Hello and welcome to this video presentation of the HoopViz project, which is about NBA basketball data visualization. So when you load the website, you'll see all the NBA teams arranged on this 2D space. Each team is positioned vertically according to the attribute shown in this axis and horizontally according to this axis. The size of each team's logo corresponds to the attribute defined here. You can actually click on any axis to reveal the list of attributes that you can choose from to distribute the teams. Let's select the number of wins for the vertical position and let's map their size to the number of assists. We observe the team reorder beautifully, transitioning to their new position. A year or season slider is displayed at the top of the website. We can click anywhere to directly jump to that year and see teams transition to their new position for that particular season. We can also use the arrow keys to move 1 year at a time if we want. After seeing them reorder, let's hover over the different teams to highlight them, and we can click on one to open that team's dashboard. On the left, we see the team's logo along with their ranking. Then we can see a spider chart with the same 3 attributes as on the map and 3 other user-selectable ones below. There's also a general season stats area where we can view things like number of games played and other numerical stats about the team's performance, but let's now move on to the season evolution chart where each game played is represented as a green dot if that team's won and a red dot if they lost. Here we can follow the evolution of 2 key attributes over the season. Hovering over the chart will reveal additional info about that particular game. Of course, those 2 attributes are user selectable and we can select things like turnovers and 3 points, for example, and see it update on the chart. On the right, we see the 4 teams which they had an easier time playing against based on wins and points, and the 4 teams that give them the most amount of trouble with additional info on hover. That's mostly it for the team dashboard. We can now go check out the players map. Here again we can see all the players arranged on the 2D space. We can zoom in to see the smaller ones, and also we can change the axis attributes if we want. Let's now hover and click on a player to open its dashboard. Here, on the left, we can see the player's name, the team he played with, and the list of awards they won. We also see that same spider chart with the selectable attributes of interest. It's overlaid with the global player average. There's again the scrollable general season stats on the right, but what's new on this page is this player shot map display where each shot the player attempted is shown. Here, when you hover a shot, it's actually linked to the game history diagram and it highlights all the shots that were attempted during that game. You can also use the top filters to only display the shot that they made, only show the 3 or 2 pointers, and other things like that. The game history diagram on the left also displays information about a user selectable attribute like points scored, for example. Hovering any bar on this chart will again show relevant info about that game. We're now done with this quick demo of the HoopViz website. Thank you for watching.